Welcome to TestNG tutorial. So in this section, we will see how to deal with TestNG in building the framework. Okay, so TestNG is one of the most important component when you are actually starting and developing the framework from scratch level. Okay, because you can have the control on all your test cases and their execution with the help of TestNG. So that's why this could be also called as a testing framework. Okay, so when I say you have a control on your test cases, there is a lot. Okay, so what all the important features we have in dealing and controlling that test cases execution we'll be seeing in the coming lectures in this section. So these are all the topics which we are going to discuss as part of this tutorial. So I can give you some high level examples, like, so if you want to run a test case A, so before that, as a prerequisite, you need to run some multiple test cases before you begin a test case A. So you can set and map like that with the help of TestNG, so that those prerequisite test cases will run first and then only it will trigger test case A. Okay, so in that way you can control your test cases. Now, for example, you have some 500 test cases and your client asks you to run only 40 test cases which are identified as a smoke. Now, within one single click, only those 40 test cases will be picked out of those 500 and will be triggered, and you will get neat results. Okay, so like that you can control whole your test cases and how they have to run and what are the prerequisites, what are the post requests and their execution categories. So you can basically group them. So in that way there are a lot you can do with the help of this TestNG in your framework. So all those topics I have consolidated here, and in every lecture with real-time example I'm going to show them. Okay, you can also do parameterization, like you can run one test with multiple set of data with simple line, okay, adding TestNG annotation, and you can drive the data from external methods. So there's a lot. So we'll be seeing that in our coming lectures as part of this tutorial. So we say TestNG as a testing framework, and it's also one of the main building component when you are dealing with frameworks. Alright, so now let's see how can we install and configure this TestNG into our Eclipse. Okay, so let me go to their official website here. Yeah, so testng.org is the official website. You can just click TestNG on Google and the first link what you get is this one. So when you are on their home page, if you see here, TestNG is testing framework. Okay, that's all I told you, right? And there's a lot you can do with TestNG: annotations, run your test in arbitrary style, data driven testing, parameters. Okay, so don't worry, I have taken a lot of examples to explain all this in this section. So we will directly jump into how to download and configure it in our Eclipse. So for that, click on this Eclipse link, and here, so just don't worry about all this. I'm taking care. You need not read any documentation here. Okay, so let's look only on this installation part. So click on this installation, and here if you scroll down, yeah, here itself, follow the instructions to install this TestNG plugin. So basically we are bringing the TestNG plugin and we are integrating with our Eclipse. Okay, either you can download TestNG jar and put it in your project build path. That is one case. But if you have TestNG plugin, you can use for any project in your Eclipse, and you need not import jar for every project what you use. Okay, so when we are dealing with Maven section, then I will tell you how to get this TestNG specific dependencies for each project. So that is again different story. So when we talk about Maven, then I would explain first what is Maven, and then we will see how to integrate may even with TestNG. So in this section, we will concentrate on getting this plugin and installing this plugin for our Eclipse, so that TestNG is available for all the projects, for all the Java classes which you write in your Eclipse. Okay, so let's click on this link, install the plugin, and come down. Yeah, here you see how to install it. First of all, go to select help/install new software. Okay, let me go back to my Eclipse and say help install new software. Okay, just don't worry about this TestNG tutorial project now. I'll be creating this in our next lecture. Okay, yeah, we click this help and install new software. This window will be launched, and thereafter these guys are asking to enter the site URL. Okay, this is our site URL. So carefully copy this site URL and paste it here. Okay, so once you paste, you will see something like this, TestNG here. For your case, it might take some time to load. Maybe you will see pending here for a few seconds, and thereafter you will be prompted like this. Okay, so it's basically like this TestNG plugin which is available from this website. So click on this checkbox and just say next, and it will calculate the requirements which needed for your Eclipse and gets you the required TestNG. And now you see that. So these are the 3 dependencies you need to add to your Eclipse. So click on next and then just accept the license and say finish. That's all. It will take few minutes to install the TestNG into your Eclipse. So right now I already have this in my Eclipse, so I'm not doing it finish. Okay, just click on the finish and you will see that TestNG is getting into your Eclipse editor. Once it is done, you need to restart to reflect that TestNG plugin into your Eclipse. Okay, click on finish, and once it is done, it will prompt you to restart. Okay, just restart your Eclipse, and that's all. TestNG plugin is now available for your Eclipse, so that from the next lecture, whatever test we do, you have that feature to work on. Okay, so just to cross check to whether TestNG is already installed or not, go to the window and click on preferences, and here type filter text is the right type TestNG. You will see something like this. If you say this, that means TestNG is successfully installed in your Eclipse. If you don't see anything word called TestNG in the preferences after you restart your Eclipse, then something wrong. You need to verify it. Okay, that's all you need to do to install TestNG. Okay, so once it is done, in our next lecture, let's create a project like this TestNG tutorial, and I'm going through each and every real-time example, and I'll explain the features and showing how powerful it is in real time. And also we will go through the all topics which we are dealing here. Okay, so once you complete these topics, you will get clear-cut picture on the TestNG, and you can implement that successfully in your framework development. All right, see you in the next lecture, and we'll begin with creating a new project. Thank you.